before he went out. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson. Jackson looking to throw right away.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard is Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player, the most exciting player, not just at his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer, too, in the pocket and as a franchise quarterback to build upon.
For big yards on the right side. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, dude, I love that.
Flushed out of the pocket. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
To what? What are you? What is it? 13.
And again, it's Jackson. Buying some time right. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind him is to take shots like that one.
Jackson now on third. Escapes the pocket. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
Baltimore, first down. First and goal.
Lamar throwing again. Flush down out to his left. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. No stranger to this in his career, Brock. John Harbaugh wants his offense to tack on 2 more. Jackson throwing for it. And that's brought in for 2, Brock. It's going to put him up 8-0. Really a dream start at home for this team. They add on the 2-point try, and they are quickly up 8-0.
So much game left, but they trusted that even if the conversion failed, they can make up those points over the course of the game. But even more than that, Kate, what they've done now to this home crowd to get them off their seats, I can't wait to hear the volume when the defense hits the field.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. This makes it up to the 25. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
Okay, it's not often that we talk about quarterbacks having a nose for the end zone in football. It's usually reserved for the running backs. But Jalen Hurts has changed that conversation. He has so much power, so much strength. You get him into these short yardage situations around the goal line, he finds a way to get in, but it's not just there. He's got a deep ball that's the envy of many. He's elevated his teammates around him, and he's got a skill set that I know a lot of.
Barkley got hit, and he lost the football. And the Ravens make the recovery. They aren't getting anything here, Brock. They're actually going to lose some. Back to the 10. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. Now here he goes. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked down a step or 2 shy of it. So you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10. Escapes out to the left. On the run, deep down the left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
He'll air it out on third. He rolls to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's third down.
It's complete! Oh, my! They left him wide open downfield. Want to play on fourth down. Give him the first after a gain of 27.
Baltimore, first down.
Trying down the middle with Henry. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard
From
line.
the gun, Jackson buying some time left. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. All right, working from the gun to Suggs. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. No place to go. Ravens taken down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
Hurts looking to throw. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. 8-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at first down here. From the pistol, Hurts. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions have made this third down. Throw here, third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up fourth down.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Starting out trips right here, 1st and 10. Baltimore running its offense out now. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they take a repeat of everything except that final play. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He's trying to go deep again. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they have the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again. Jackson to throw it. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Third and long for him here. Bails out of the pocket quick. Throwing this one deep across the field. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Jackson's going to throw again. Rolling out to his left. He's looking deep once again. He's got it deep downfield. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
Home already.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Getting out to his left. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
He was looking for Mark Andrews. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Jackson yet again. Vacates quickly left side. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Off the mark there, incomplete pass. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
4th down and inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it. Running for it. Here's Henry. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
What? You.
Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Caught just shy of the goal line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
Pressure coming. It's Jackson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens blow their lead just before halftime. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Tank Bigsby here with the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. They're going to be set up with a 1st down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
That's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. So that brings up 2nd down. Hurts now from the gun. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far. The Eagles are in punt formation. Back for the Ravens, LeJohntay Wester. And they're facing a long field ahead of them as that kick skips out near the 11.
At their own 11-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Cooper DeJean with the stop. Dealing with some time constraints, it seems. We'll bypass halftime and get right back to the action. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Shipley now to return. Showing a little burst so far. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield. Philadelphia has its offense out to start this 3rd quarter. Their defense has really kept them in this game. Now it's time for this offense to start putting up some points. And this is picked up by the Ravens. Hits the 20. The lateral goes haywire. It's out. They're able to not just get the fumble block, but a little extra breathing room for their offense on the return as well. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring a fumble. They just...
They do, got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd down.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Giving that tackle to Kyle Van Noy. Ravens going with a dime package now, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Making the call himself. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Play action, Hurts has it. Oh, he's keeping it again. Still has some space up near midfield. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. And just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. 1st down, a run with Barkley. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Tackled there by Mike Green. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. A play fake, now Hurts to throw. Stepping up, and he's going to run. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Makes the 15! And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
18 more yards.
Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
They'll give up the gut to Bigsby. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. 3rd down.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
It's a sneak, Hurts. And he gets in, touchdown! The Eagles cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. They'll try to run it in. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Set up!
Now Jackson off the play action. Escapes the pocket. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First down throw for Jackson. Flush down out to his left. He's on the run, deep down the middle. And it is incomplete. Win big on the final play of our 3rd quarter. Nothing comes from it as we hit the break. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. And again, it's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18.
6 yards.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first.
First down.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
At the 18-yard line.
Lamar out of the pistol. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Flowers, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Set up! Report!
Play action now with Jackson. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. Jackson now on 3rd. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. You got middle field open or close. So I got single high or too high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Bigsby with the return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. On 1st down, Hurts. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And it's going to be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's crunch time now, baby. 2-score game, just 2 timeouts, plus, of course, that 2-minute warning. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup.
And motion him out of the backfield. Hurts throwing again. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. And again, here's Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, the good part is he did bring that play to a stop. Unfortunately, looks like he got banged up on the tackle. He's in some discomfort out there. It's crunch time now, baby. 2-score game, just 2 timeouts, plus, of course, that 2-minute warning. Hurts yet again. It's Dotson with a catch outright. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Well, hold on a second. We've got a Raven hurting pretty good out there. They're going to head out to look at him. 5 still to go here. This is second down. It's Hurts once again. It's a screen to Barkley. Moving on into the red zone. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
At the 19-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown.
Will set up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he gets into the end zone. That is exactly why they went for 2 right there, Brock. It's back down to a one-possession game. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Sit up! Ozzy! Sit up! What are ready? What is it? Sit up!
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. He was looking for Zay Flowers. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Sit up! Hey! Sit up! 180! Nice shot!
They're going to pass it here. Escaped up. They got there in time. He's taken down. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him.
Let's go! Cougar 19! Ready!
Looking to throw. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted! Adoree Jackson makes the play. And he will get back to the end zone. It's a touchdown, and they've got a shot at tying this up. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. They knew what they had to do. First the touchdown. Now a 2-point try to tie it.
Will set up for the two-point conversion.
This is caught. And he isn't going to get it. He's not going to get it. They needed that too for the tie. But the defense makes a stand that may decide this game. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3-and-out, though. Albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, we've seen that before, a 3-and-out is really the...
Cut at the 20-yard line. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout.
Baltimore, 1st down.
Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Cougar 19! Here we go! Ready?
Setting up to pass. Getting out to his left. He takes it himself. And he's brought down after a short gain. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here he is to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted! Adoree Jackson makes the play. And the Eagles have some new life in the 4th. An offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. They look to throw it. Completed over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one ends up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
That's good for an Eagles.
And they'll spike it here and leave us with 45 seconds to go. Just over 40 seconds to play as they line up. 2nd and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Now to throw. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And that is not something this offense could afford, Brock. It's going to bring up 4th and long. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Maybe a bit of It connects on the deep shot. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
Gain of 36 yards. And an Eagles 1st down.
And with 4 seconds left, they get up there and clock it. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Here he goes. One final shot. This is for the ball game. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.